All right, so now that we've done a slip knot and a chain, I'm gonna show you how to do a single crochet. Single crochet on a chain, a lot of people like to go right into the top of these V's. So they would just we skip the first one, and then we would use just this top part right here, and that's where we would go in. And that's completely normal. That's what most people do. I like my V's to be showing on the bottom just in case I have to do trim, or I just want it to look more uniform, because if you end a piece, there's gonna be these V's, which are the top of a single crochet, on the top. So I like it to match, so I put these on the bottom. So when I am working, I do not work into the top of the chain. I actually work into the back loop of the chain. So I'm gonna show you. Now, feel free, you can still work right in here if that's the easiest for you. Go right ahead, work right into there. If you would like to be a little funky, you're gonna turn it so that you can see the ugly bumps on the back. Pretty V's, ugly bumps. We're actually gonna skip that first bump, which is right there by the base, and we're gonna go into this first bump right here. So I'm gonna put my hook through that bump. I wanna make sure I just have one yarn on there, not two loops, just one loop, just that back. When I go through there, I'm gonna yarn over and pull up a loop. So now I have two loops on my hook, and I'm gonna yarn over and I'm gonna pull through both, and that is a single crochet. So we'll go on to the next one. We're gonna do another single crochet. We're gonna go through the next bump that we see in the back. We're gonna go through there. We're gonna grab our yarn and pull up a loop. Then, keeping our hook in front of our yarn, we're gonna yarn over and we pull through two. That is a single crochet. We're gonna continue this to the end. So I'm gonna take my next bump, right in here, grab my yarn. I know I always say keep your hook in front. You can do it either way, but if it's easier, just grab your yarn, pull up one loop. Then you're gonna keep your hook in front this way, spin it towards you, and go through two. Next bump. Through one. You're gonna grab your yarn, pull up a loop, so you've got two on there. Yarn over, spin that hook towards you, and go through both loops, pull through two. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets. And I will meet you back at the end. All right, now we've only got 2 left. We did our whole row. So we're gonna just do our last 2. So I'm gonna go into this last bump. Well, not the last bump, second to last bump. Sometimes by this end, it might feel like it's getting tighter. That's all right, we're gonna work through. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And our last one, you can see that last V on this side. So we're gonna spin it, and it's the bump that's closest to the knot of our slip knot. So we're gonna put our hook through that last little bump. Make sure we only get one on there, there we go. I'm gonna pull up a loop, so I have 2 on my hook, and I'm gonna yarn over, pull through 2. Now that is the end. So if you chained 20, then at this point we skip that first one, so you should have 19. I did not do that. I think I only did 10, but there we go. So now that we've gotten to the end of our foundation row of single crochets, we will go ahead and chain 1, and then we will turn our work, and we turn it just like a book. So we're just gonna flip the page, whoop, and now we're gonna work back along the top.